morning in Shoal Bay again. I'm just sitting here in the van, watching all the people on bikes go past and thought, damn, even though my wrist isn't 100% yet, I've got to go out there. So I'm keeping to the flat stuff, but gradually on the mend. It's tempting just to stay here and relax for most of the day, but there's things to go and see. The only downside of this spot, it is a dirt road, and people come down here very quickly throwing dust everywhere. It's a nice thing about being up north, down in Victoria when it's 23 degrees, it feels freezing because the humidity's so low. Up here it's nice and humid. Like, it was 19 degrees this morning and it just felt so good. Caravan park here on the right hand side is packed. Come for a drive down to Fingal Bay. I'm not going to walk down to the spit, it's too late now anyway, it's past low tide. I still really want to get over to Fingal Island, but the extra low tide is happening in the middle of night at the moment, so the one that's going on in the morning is like a 0.6 to 0.7 metre tide, and the one in the middle of the night is only 0.3 metres. So I kind of got to wait for that ultra low midnight one to creep around into daytime. Moves like an hour and a half every day, so probably about 6 days. Next week it should be the low tide during the day. Let's go for a bit of a walk. So this is the elusive Fingal Island, and if we look in there, the spit that needs to be walked across to get there. Okay, it is a few hours after low tide right now, but anyway, it looks pretty violent. I think it's this section over here where there are no waves breaking. That's probably the more concerning part. Must be pretty deep. pretty much 1 o'clock now, so food time. Better clean up this chicken since I've had it for quite a few days now. Yeah, I really should have got some paper towel out before getting myself in a complete mess. It's funny that that little canyon where the guys were rock climbing, I was standing at the top of that and I thought, man, it'd be so good just to fly the drone down and see what's down there. It would have been kind of funny to go shooting the drone in there and then suddenly see a bunch of guys sitting down there. Also a national park, so technically I can't fly it in a national park. It's going to be the most annoying thing about having the drone. You know, there's so many beautiful places I go that would just look awesome from above, but national park, can't fly it. And you know, I guess if it was for personal use and no one was around, well, maybe no one would ever know. But if I'm posting on YouTube, yeah, just advertise to the world that I've been breaking one of the rules. Probably not a good idea. Not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon, but this is a nice quiet spot, so I'm going to loiter here a little bit longer. I am right out the front of someone's houses, but oh well, I'm not the only vehicle parked here. In fact, there's a bus right behind me. Hey, gotta say thank you very much to Sean, who sent me through a super thanks today. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Very helpful. And also Princess Leia, who sent me through one too. I guess it's really helpful having this income coming from YouTube now, not just from people donating to me like that, and look, that blows my mind that people think it's worth it, but also from the ad revenue that I get from YouTube as well, and that's basically what's funded my my new camera gear. So, you know, I bought that new camera with a zoom lens on it a few months back, and managed to get the drone this month as well. So yeah, I'm basically pouring that back in to get some better gear and bring some better pictures in for everybody. So hope everyone's enjoying it. But thank you both very much appreciated. Now, getting later in the day, it must be about 2:30 or something. Don't actually know. Anyway, once my reverse. Oh yeah, 2:46. There we go. I think I'm just going to wander off to another beach. Out at Bagnalls Beach again, which is always a good one. It is a dog beach. I know some people will be happy about that, but it just means there's a lot of people here with their dogs. So yeah, it's pretty busy. And at high tide, there wasn't much beach. It was only like probably about 3 metres worth of beach. So it's a bit of a challenge, but at the end of the day, it's a pleasant spot. Shady trees and stuff along here. There's about 3 car parks. Not doing a whole lot this afternoon, just taking it easy, and I'm probably gonna take it easy all night as well. So yeah, look, I'll probably just check back with you in the morning and work out what I'm going to do there. Sunday morning, spent the night in a car park. Just sort of mixing it up a little, you know, don't want to stay in the same places all the time, so just sort of go between various spots. Not really in a suitable spot to have a shower, given that I'm in a car park, so I'm going to wander off to a patch of dirt where I can let my water be absorbed by the ground and have a shower, whatever else. Terrible night's sleep last night. This arm is, while it is getting better, in some respects, there are other respects where it's not. So I think today I might see if I can get an x-ray, even though it's a Sunday. I might drop it into the hospital and just see if I can get it done there. This is a real short walk with the 15,000 other people wandering up and down the beach road here. There's the old ferry I caught from Tea Gardens last week. Fly point up near the little gardens, botanic gardens? Not sure they're botanic gardens, but they're gardens of some sort. Have breakfast and then continue on my moving around that I do regularly every day. There's a very busy path here, it's between Nelson Bay and Little Beach. And yeah, lots of people walking up and down here. Got someone very keenly watching me eat my breakfast. I've never seen a magpie stand on 1 foot before. That's interesting. The other one over there is doing it too. Must be a local magpie family thing. No problem. I stopped into the hospital and basically booked in for a x-ray later this afternoon about 1 o'clock, so it's only about 11 now. There's a little hospital there. I am parked there, and here is a national park. It's all very convenient. I've been curious about this spot for a while, so I'm just gonna go for a little wander and see if I can see anything interesting. Spent an hour of quality time in the Mount Tomaree Hospital. Nice little hospital. They gave me a present for my troubles. That. Can't say I'm overly happy about receiving it, but hey. Got a few x-rays done. Yeah, my arm's broken. Not my wrist, the actual arm bone is broken. Where it joins onto the wrist, so yeah. So that's shiftily annoying, to say the least, because that means it's going to take a little bit longer to get better now, which is a pain in the butt, but also possibly gives me a bit more of surety on what I can do over the next several weeks, so no point me planning on getting back to paragliding in the next week or so, because that's not going to happen. I do have a follow-up appointment with some fracture specialist type people. That's down in Newcastle. So again, stuck around Newcastle, which I would have liked to have gone a little bit further north, but I guess since I've gone this far now, I may as well follow up with that appointment. And that'll be at the John Hunter Hospital, which I've already established I can't park the van anywhere there, so anyway, we'll work that out a bit later. Anyway, for now, I'm just going to go to a beach. This is a pain in the butt. I think I preferred ignorance. It's going to be a very scummy plaster after a few days, I think. Sandfly o'clock. I'm just starting to get bitten again, so I'm going to get out of here and go back up into the town and hide up there for the rest of the night. Maybe not hide, maybe just park dead set in the main street. I don't know. Look at the little grey this afternoon. They did say there was going to be potential storms today, so luckily we haven't had that yet, but you know, might roll in yet. $12.99 lunchtime special at the Indian restaurant. That sounds tempting. Have a bit of a sniff around, see if we can find some lunchtime specials. That could work well. This looks like a nice little spot to come and sit. This is just behind the marina on the jetty on the harbour there, so you can see the harbour over there, and this is the breakwall. I don't know how I hold my banana to cut it up now. Anyway, big chunks this time, fewer cuts. It's just all too hard. I can't even hold my bowl. Times like this where a table would be a useful thing. A lot at the moment, just taking it easy and listening to all the birds. I'm going to head around to like the Salamander Bay shopping centre, because there's a wetland park right out the back, and every time I'm there I'm curious as to what it's like. And the other day I noticed a little walking track that wandered off into the wetland park, so let's go. Here we go. I'll take you to all the best locations. Better take this little fella somewhere else. Can't stay there. Come on. Off you come. There you go. Have a new home. There we go. We've even got an information board. And this is the track I saw the other day. In amongst all the rubbish. Nice people. Good work. Well, as far as nice walks go, yeah, it's not one of them. Just very short on this side. Maybe if you go over the other side of the wetlands, I think there's a few more trails over there you can walk on. But yeah, I don't know what you can see. As you can see from the drone, it's just all shrubby sort of marshland out there. Making my contribution to the local council. Just coming to the centre, obviously paid parking, centre of Nelson Bay. And check out this Thai restaurant up here. They have lunch specials. That was really good, and the serving was big enough that I get 2 meals out of it. Bonus. Come over to the big rocky cauldron, whatever you want to call it. National park, no drones, but which is a shame because it'd be really cool to see it from above. But anyway, probably not going to spend a stack of time here because it's very grey and it's actually just starting to rain. But let's go for a wander down, have a bit of a look. It's a really beautiful spot. Still a pretty spectacular bit of coastline though. Love all these jagged rocks everywhere. So cool. short visit. As soon as I got the nice camera out, the rain started coming down. It was getting wet, so I had to put it away. Anyway, not the clearest today and a bit grey, so I just got a text message from John Hunter Hospital saying they want to see me at the hand ward tomorrow, so about 2 o'clock. So looks like I'm going back to Newcastle. Let's come down a little bit further to Boat Harbour. It's sort of spitting with rain. It's getting worse. I'll see if I can run out between the showers. Well, it's been a really miserable afternoon, basically. It's just been drizzly and rainy all day, all afternoon. And I got pretty much over it. I tried to go out about 3 times to go and get some shots, and every time I got everything organised and put my shoes on, and which is hard when you're trying to do up shoelaces. Anyway, the rain had started again, so just gave up. Been sitting here just editing up the video for quite some time, and figure, well, it's probably food time, so I'm going to chuck myself together something really rough, probably just a dodgy wrap as best I can do with one hand, and then I'm just going to sneak off and sleep somewhere. So I'll just catch up with you all in the morning, and we'll see what tomorrow looks like. Well, this is the closest we'll get to a beautiful sunrise shot this morning. A lot of rain last night. It was rather wet, but at least it's... actually, it did fire up again this morning, but it's stopped now. Well, as beautiful as it is here, it's not stopping raining, and I've got to go. It's 11 o'clock. My appointment at the hospital isn't until 2. And I better just give him a quick ring. Oh, some big waves. I better just give him a quick ring and just make sure I can find somewhere to park out there. But yeah, I'm going to head down to Newcastle, so I think that's pretty much the best I'm going to get of footage around here for today. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you everybody for all the support. I really appreciate you all, liking and commenting on the video, and just sticking around to watch them is just awesome. So I'll see you in a few more days. See ya.